Oh shit, we on? Hey, what's up, y'all? It's your boy Charles on World. Listen, hit that thumbs up button, man. We're gonna get into this channel. We're gonna get into this video on on Willie D Live's podcast. He had a interview with legendary Mark Curry. Let's go ahead and check it out. I'm gonna come back with my reaction.
Willie D Live.
Will Smith did it wrong. Well, you know,
you wouldn't have accepted the slap. That's what you said.
Nigga, please. First of all, ain't no man gonna walk up on me. You feel me?
Right.
Ain't no man walking up on me and saying things anyway. You feel me?
But okay. Let's be realistic here.
Mm-hmm.
A man could temporarily lose his mind and walk up to you and say
Yes.
something reckless. You can't control that.
Yeah, you can't
can only
control that.
what you do after
But he
that.
walked up to him and hit him and then said, see, that he don't got that ghetto in him. Will ain't got that ghetto in him. You supposed to say it while you hitting him up. Get my mother right out your mouth. And he hit the mouth. He didn't even, his ear was still ringing. He didn't hear nothing he said. He just said, nominees. You gotta let him know before.
Say, how often did you fight in the neighborhood when growing up?
In my neighborhood, you know, that's funny. Because we didn't fight. We really didn't fight. I didn't fight. I used my comedic skills to get out of these altercations. I mean, you know, that's true. It sounds funny, but this is a true story. I remember the dudes had me down, and I said something funny. My mama got chicken or something. And they said, what'd he say? And they just did what you did. They started laughing, and I ran. And I learned that mechanism. I remember I was in front of Tolan's liquor store, and the dudes from 69ville had me down, and I used that mechanism. And that's a true story. And I remember that distinctly. I was in Catholic school. They had me down. I said, my mama got some chicken cooking or something like they were, what is that? and I got out of there.
If somebody fights you and they talk to you while they're fighting you, they're serious. Like, you really pissed them off.
That's what I'm saying.
Like,
And Will Smith did it wrong. He said what he said after he hit the dude. You say what you say before you hit him. Keep him, then pop.
In any event, it was effective.
It was effective.
The slap was effective because, man, that thing is going to be around forever. They probably have the 100-year anniversary
It go down to
of
infamy.
the slap.
It go down to infamy for the rest of life. It's infamy for life.
I don't even know how you can get somebody back for that. The only thing you could possibly do is slap them on the Oscars, like at the Oscars.
No. You go to their door. You go up, do their door, and slap the shit out of them. And
Well, actually, I think that if somebody slap you, you got to do more than slap them. For example, so you know, to me, slapping a man,
it's degrading.
It's probably more disrespectful than spitting on a man or kicking a man.
Yeah.
Slapping a man, that means you're a bitch.
Yeah.
That, when you slap a
You're
man,
a bitch to him.
Mm-hmm.
that's in your mind. You slapping him because you feel like he's a bitch.
Exactly.
Right? So
Exactly.
just the thought of somebody slapping
How
me.
dare you try to step up like a man and you a bitch? So I'm gonna slap you like a bitch. Listen, do me a favor, y'all hit that thumbs up button.
And thinking, having that going through their mind, thinking that's what I am, I got to show them something different. So,
Well, can you show him after a slap? A kick?
well, you could show them the morgue.
Yeah.
You know, you could
Well,
show
you don't
them.
have to show him that.
You know, like
Not for a slap. Not for a slap.
But here's the thing.
Not for a slap.
Here's the thing, Mark.
You know,
When somebody put their hands on you, you can't control how they respond. I'm gonna tell you something, bro.
Mhm.
I don't know what I would have done in that situation, in that exact moment.
Willie D
I don't know exactly what I would have done.
But first of all, Will Smith would never have ran up on no Willie D. Let's get that straight. Okay, like the great comedian Corey Holcomb said, he knew who to slap. Will knew who to slap. If it would have been somebody else like a Willie D, who's a brother that don't take no nonsense, that, you know, even in his old age, Samuel Jackson. If Samuel Jackson would have made that joke, Will would have set his ass right there. Because he knew if he would have slapped Sam, even though Sam was in the 70s, Sam would have been all over Will's ass.
If I was Will or
Especially Willie D. Will would never have won. If Willie D would have been in that position, he made that joke, Will would have sat there and laughed, and Jada would have just been mad because you even run up on a Willie D.
Chris.
Right.
I don't know.
Well, I mean, I agree with you because this is you had an event that's like you didn't know what to do for a minute.
Yeah.
Huh?
This is being nationally broadcasted.
Right.
But I do know if somebody would have slapped me, I don't care. Man, I could be in heaven getting ready to go through the gate. If somebody slapped me, they ass, I'm finna get dead on their ass, bro. And I'm gonna be on them so. You know how you have to try to claw a German Shepherd off somebody and they biting? It's gonna be like that.
I think that the shock was such of a shock. I think
Wouldn't it be crazy if Chris Rock had some heart? Chris Rock would have jumped on Will Smith.
it just threw everything off.
It totally threw me off because,
I thought it was fake. I thought it was fake.
I like Will. You know what I'm saying? Will has always been a good dude, and Will has put the work in, and Chris has too. These guys have, these guys, they're on a different level.
Right.
And so you might expect, one of the little new Instagram comedians or something to get into a squabble.
Right.
But you don't even expect, even people like you, on your level, with your iconic status, nobody expect a Mark Curry to be fighting anywhere.
Right. You'll never see me fight.
Use your...
You'll never see me. When you saw me on that tape in the when they had me in the lobby.
Colorado Springs.
That's why I was calm because I knew if as a black...
Y'all, if y'all don't remember, Mark Curry was, because I don't know if they're going to give it any context. Maybe they will. Let's see.
Man, if I raised my voice in any type of way, they was going to use that. That's why I was calm. And if I needed to knock them motherfuckers out, 1-2, and you're toothless.
Right.
So I wasn't worried about, I don't know if they had weapons. I was trying to be calm to de-escalate as a black man. Look at this situation that happened in Memphis. You got to de-escalate. You got to, with all this, they want you to flinch. Right. Put your arm back. They put you flinch. You flinch. Oh, that's it. So I just try to be calm as an OG in these situations.
I think you did a remarkable job in handling that situation. When it first happened, though, when it was happening to you, you've heard about all of these stories all over the country. But when it was happening to you, what are you feeling in that exact moment?
As a learned man, as a man who knows my history, as a man who knows how they gonna come at you, how they come at you, how they feel about you, how they think about you, then it was less impactful for me. I knew what was happening, so I knew the situation. That's why I turned the camera on. That's why I was calm. I knew what was going down. I said, let me, record this. Just so they understand that to me, it felt like Jim Crow laws in the 50s, 60s, where a black man, not only does a black man ask if he's in this hotel, but the janitor felt that he had the authority to check me.
You're the janitor.
I started to say, no, I don't have a room at this hotel, mother. I got a suite, bitch. But I didn't say that. I just let them have their way because I know that if I would have said goddamn or anything, then I'm a black man cursing in the lobby, and they're gonna come a different way. Right. So that's why I was very calm, and it took a little bit of my masculinity out. It's like, oh man, I left the hotel. I went to a Motel 6 because they don't got lobbies. So I go to motels now. I don't stay in hotels. No, Jesus. But I felt my humanity was being taken, but then I was also learned it to understand, just chill, boy, don't even flip off this. But it did affect me. Here the janitor is asking me, where did the authority, where did he felt that he had the authority to jam me up? What? The janitor. So,
But see, that's okay, so for y'all, he probably ain't going to say, maybe he will, but for what y'all who don't remember, this happened maybe last year, at the beginning of last year, if I am mistaken, maybe 2000. Happened last year, the beginning of last year, or the end of 2022. Anyway, Mark Curry was performing in Colorado, and he was staying at this, I believe it was a Hilton, Colorado, in Colorado Springs. He was performing there, and he checked into the hotel, but he had got there earlier than he was supposed to before he checked into his room. So he waited in the lobby and was playing on his phone. So while he was sitting in the lobby waiting for his room to be ready, the janitor who worked there came up to him and asked him, wanted to see his ID, wanted to see if he was staying there and to check him out. He was like, why you ain't asking nobody else? It's like plainly he's like, well, I'm asking you. So he basically was targeting Mark Curry because it was a 4-star expensive hotel, and I guess he was saying something about it. We've been having a lot of robberies and stuff. So he was basically he was making them say like, you a black man, we know you can't afford to live here. So then Mark Curry said, well, I have a room here. He was like, well, no, let me see your ID. So he's like, who are you? It was the janitor that was confronting him. So Mark Curry, I think you could see the video. The video is somewhere on YouTube, maybe on Instagram. I think I saw it on Instagram, but he pretty much videotaped the whole situation, and then Mark Curry ended up leaving the hotel. But I think the manager was involved. It was maybe a 30-minute video of the whole incident. But pretty much he was profiling him. But it was the janitor. But that's what it is. I don't know what white people, and especially in America, they feel like everybody feel like they have to be grown-ass human beings like everybody else. But white people in America feel like they have the you see me, you see authority because I'm white. I could be a bum on the street, and you could be a lawyer. I'm a white man. When I come and ask you a question, black man, you tell me. So he was coming at him racist all kind of ways. One time, once you think I'm in here to steal, and I can't afford to stay in this hotel. 2, you think because you're a white man and you're the janitor, he's a successful comedian. You know what I'm saying? Well known. You're the janitor, and you think that you could ask me, I should show you my ID? Let me see your ID. No, motherfucker, I don't know, who are you? And then when he asks who is he, how dare you question me? I'm a white man. You can't question me. I question you, boy. That was the way he was coming at him. So he videotaped the whole thing, and he did it in a really professional way. He ended up checking out. They were trying to get him to stay when they found out who he was. Mark Curry told everybody to blow the phone up of that hotel during the video. They blew the phone up at that Hilton. They didn't realize who he was. And when he went on social media and said blow them up and let them know, hey, why y'all being racist to Mark Curry? They had to shut their phones down because he blew it up because he has a huge following on Instagram. Hit that thumbs up button, y'all. Let's continue on.
Just let you know the state of America today.
Who was that black guy who was co-signing for him?
I don't know.
What was his job? I don't know what his job was.
They walked up on me, and they never identified themselves. Mm-hmm. They didn't have nothing. So I was like in a situation, all right, what's up? I checked my exits. I see where they were. I saw who's gonna get it first. And so they look like a cartoon to me. Look like Meth Man and his sidekick Wonder Boy or some shit. It might look like a cartoon. There's some meth. Let's go, sidekick boy, and let's go arrest some people. Yeah. So it was a weird situation. I ended up leaving the hotel. And so, and the hotel never called me back. No, they never said they're sorry, never said nothing. And it's a black woman on the board. Wow. So it's just a race, and they have black owners.
And a lot of times they put them black people in positions just to show that to front like, because they probably have had complaints before. Let's put this black woman. A lot of times when you see these positions where they get these black people, they didn't earn that position. They just placing them there because they've had some backlash before of them being racist. Oh, so we got a black woman on the board, so how could we be racist? We got a black woman on the board, but she probably ain't doing nothing but sharpening pencils. She ain't doing shit. She just, you know what I'm saying? Y'all using her as a front. Y'all giving her a salary. Shut up. We'll give you a little desk in the office. If you act like you're doing something, and then you only come out when we do racist shit. So we can, we'll bring you out and say, hey, we can't be racist. We have this black woman who's the head of the board.
Of that hotel, really? So yeah, they have.
What's the name of that hotel?
Was the Wyndham?
Wyndham something.
Yeah, the Wyndham in Colorado Springs.
Yeah,
and it's
So call their ass again and say, why y'all so racist? Wyndham in Colorado Springs. Find their number and call them and say, hey, are y'all still racist since last year when y'all was racist against Mark Curry?
I'll never go to Colorado Springs, but wait till Deion Sanders. If Mr. Cooper can't be in the lobby, wait till they see prime time in the lobby.
I wish.
Well, if Prime Towns, they know him, so they're probably gonna be. He's such. They didn't know who you were. Had they knew who he was, Mark Curry was, they wouldn't have been that way. You know what I'm saying? But that's the shame why we have to black people have to be famous in America to get respect from white people. Oh, okay, you're famous, so I'm not gonna treat you like the rest of the niggas.
Deion, all the best, but I know, bro. I know. Deion is a stand-up type dude. He gonna say what he feel.
Right.
He's a very vocal person. He's passionate, and a black man being all of that is not acceptable in the United States of America. From a particular segment of society, you get in that space and you do that, they're gonna try to figure out a way to punish you.
I think that if he wins, they will accept him. If he loses, they will degrade
He's
him.
gonna win, but the problem is that he has to be perfect.
Yeah.
You see, he has to be perfect, and he doesn't get a chance to tell off one of these racist ass people who are just hating just to be hating,
Right.
or who feels offended that they ran the ball instead of throwing the ball on fourth down.
Right.
It's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Because people are who they are.
Right.
In Colorado Springs and Colorado, all of that
Right.
is like, it really represents, what the fabric of this country.
Exactly.
It's made of.
It lets you know.
Right.
It just lets you know. Just the fact that a janitor, and this is a 5-star hotel, would talk to a customer. You're not even supposed to talk to me.
Yeah, and that's true. That's true. And some people may see that as condescending, but
That's right. The janitor, you ain't supposed to be. We have customer service people that supposed to be doing that. Why? You're the janitor. You felt like you could check. That's what I'm saying. They think I'm white. I come to ask you a question. You supposed to tell me because I'm a white man. Don't question who I am. I'm a white man. You see, I'm white and I'm black. I'm better than you. I can be a bum on the street. If I see you thinking you're doing something wrong, and I come ask you a question, boy. You answer me. That's how they think in this country.
But think of that as condescending, but it's not, because think about your own experiences in life. How many times have you been to the hotel and even seen a janitor?
Exactly.
Exactly. You don't communicate with janitors.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. But it just you let you know the fabric of America today. That this is 2023, and we're still, you tell me it's 2023, and a black man is still jammed up in the lobby of a hotel.
Right.
Just let you know.
Right.
And as a historian, immediately I went back to Jim Crow law, so I looked at it as a situation. Mark, you went back to 1959, and you experienced it.
It's crazy, man, because societies are supposed to go forward.
Right.
It's in the fabric. Racism against black people is like a pastime here. You know what I'm saying? They make fun of us saying the N-word. Everybody gets to say it. It's like, treat the black people like shit. It's like that's the new baseball apple. What is it? Baseball apple pie, and treat black people like shit. The immigrants come over here can do it.
And America just seems like it just can't get right.
It can't get right.
Can't get right.
But people don't realize that slavery was 400 years. So it takes time. That was a long time. People don't realize the impact.
Which I don't understand. How do we let these people? It's funny. I seen a goofy ass white boy the other day. I'm sorry stopping the video, y'all, but this stuff pops in my head. I seen a goofy ass white boy the other day. He was just goofy as fuck. I said, how did his ancestors own my ancestors? Look how goofy he is. Not saying because he a white boy he goofy, but he was a goofy ass white boy. I thought to myself, I bet his ancestors was just as goofy as he was, but they had slaves. How do we let these people have us enslaved for 400 years? You know how many generations that is? Hold on a second. Hit the thumbs up.
That was so long. That's generations and generations and generations. And that generation is still thinking like that in America. Mm-hmm. You go fly a plane. When have you seen a black pilot? To this day, god damn, you don't see a black pilot. You go to Disneyland, you can't see a black princess in Disneyland. You can spend them tickets cost $800. I still can't see a black princess.
Well,
I took my daughter to
they have one now, dude. The Princess and the Frog, Princess Katana. But hell, that was Princess Katana has been around. She ain't been around that long. So for years and years and years, at least the first 50 years of Disney, they never had anything, no black princesses.
To the parade, Daddy, where the black princesses? I think they up in the tower making the dresses for the
Now they got Gabriel. What's the other one? What's the other mermaid? They got her.
white ones. I don't know. I mean, you see this in America. You go look in America, and you say, "Wow!" You see, she's the first black. These political things, the first black mayor.
I can't stand that shit.
You be like, "What?" In 93 years, like, "What?" She's the first black. What? And you look at the timeline. You say, "Well, what? Wow! Amazing."
I can't stand that first black this, first black that. I just don't like. Let's just do it, man.
I like it. I like to see it because I like to. You know why? Well, I like to see it because you say, "Damn." I can't remember some lady just something happened. You're like, "Damn, how many?" This 2023, and they never had a black.
And the company been around for 100 years.
It's just amazing. And that's what our youth need to see. And that's what people need to see. Look at timelines and look our advancements and see how much money have blacks spent economy on airlines. We spend more money on entertainment or airline tickets than anybody. We can't get a black pilot. Damn.
Well, I've seen a few black pilots.
Okay, but you ain't seen...
Not many.
There you go. You see them, they don't want to talk to you. I ain't got no upgrades or nothing. Leave me alone now.
Yeah, but they don't talk at all, though. Pilots don't typically talk. They just kind of like get in there and do what they got to do.
Right. But you see a black, you want to say, "Oh, hey, brother, how you doing?"
Want to say, "Hey, what's up, bro?"
Anyway, y'all, this is Willie D Live. Support his channel. I like his videos. Willie D is from the... it's called Willie D Live. That's his YouTube channel. Go ahead. I just subscribed, so go ahead and subscribe to his channel. Hit that thumbs up button on this video. He actually got another interview with Cat Williams that he just posted not too long ago, maybe a couple of days ago, since the one he did with Shannon Sharp. So y'all can check that out on Willie D Live. But yeah, man, it's I think it's just in the fabric of America. Mark Curry experienced it. I've experienced it. I think every black person that has experienced it. But they keep acting like it's not there. It's there. Y'all know it's there. Y'all gonna always look at it. Unless we play ball or rap or sing and y'all can see us on a stage. It's almost like that's confirmation that we're cool. We have to entertain everybody in America. Oh, he's not like the rest. He sings and dances. He makes me happy because he dunks a basketball or runs a football. So I like that. That one's good. But the rest of them, watch them. Watch the rest of them. He's from us too. Just because he's athletic, he can sing, he can rap. He's not like us, I remember one time when I was this back when I was doing the paparazzi thing. I was with TMZ, and they had us shoot Michael Jackson, and this white girl had Michael Jackson tattooed on her arm. She was a Michael Jackson fanatic. So they would camp out front of Michael's house that he was renting in Beverly Hills, and I remember one time I ended up bumping her because Michael was coming out and we was rushing trying to get pictures of him and get video and ask him some questions about his tour that was coming up. This is right before he passed away, and we was asking him questions about his O2 tour in London, and I was going up with my camera and I bumped the white girl. She had. I didn't know what to think. It freaked me out because she had the black Michael on her arm too. I bumped her. She was like, "Fucking nigger," and I was like, it messed. And I said, "You fucking." And I called her son back. I said, "You fucking bitch," like that. She looked at me crazy, like she was going to do. I was like, "You girl, if you come over here, girl, you better not. You don't think because you're a white girl, you gonna come up and slap a big buck nigga. I'm gonna choke your ass out." That's what I was thinking. Because she looked at me when I said it. When I said stupid bitch. I wanted to call her something else, but I was worried about. But it freaked. I've been calling a nigga by white people before. Come on, man. It's L.A. One of the most racist places in America. So way worse than the South. Trust me, it is. Mexicans, Asians, white people, and the whole nine have a vendetta with black people out here in L.A. But what I was saying, that messed me up Because she had a tattoo of a black man on her arm. And yet she called me a nigga. She's running after this black man that she's a big fan for, but I'm a nigga. But she got a tattoo of a black man on her arm and called me that messed. I was like, they know how to call. These black people aren't. It's weird, dude. That freaked me. I'm like, she had a black man tattoo on her arm and been waiting outside. She's a big fan of a black man, but called me. It's wow. That really messed me up. I was like, wow. You don't think? You know that's a black man you're just screaming and crying for, and who you have? She didn't have the white Michael. She had the black Michael, like the Thriller Michael, tattooed on her arm. And I was like, wow. She called me and I was like, wow. Yeah. Could y'all make sense of that? Ain't that crazy? That messed me up. I'm like, she got a black man on her arm. She's screaming and crying, hey, Michael, fucking nigga. Mike. I'm like, whoa. America is insane. This country is fucking insane. Leave your comments and subscribe to Charles and Ezra. Appreciate it, guys.